Did you know that the US has just drastically cut back on one of its oldest weather forecasting tools? The weather balloon? That's right. Since March, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, has slashed its weather balloon launches across the country after a 25% budget cut by the Department of Government Efficiency, also known as DOGE. This isn't just a behind-the-scenes government issue. It's something that could affect every American's daily life, from how we prepare for hurricanes to planning your weekend getaway. Why does this matter so much? Because weather balloons are the backbone of accurate forecasts. They reach over 100,000 feet into the sky, carrying instruments called radiosondes. These devices send back real-time data on temperature, humidity, air pressure, and wind speeds. Vital info that satellites alone can't give. Weather balloons fill in a crucial gap that satellites and ground stations miss. The middle layer of the atmosphere. That's where the weather actually happens, where storms form, heat waves build, and cold fronts emerge. Without this data, forecasting models lose accuracy. That means more missed storm warnings, less reliable forecasts, and weaker climate monitoring. But here's where it gets interesting, or maybe controversial. In place of the traditional weather balloons, a Silicon Valley startup is stepping in with AI-powered alternatives. They claim to offer cheaper, smarter solutions. But can AI truly replace over a century of atmospheric science? Let's rewind. The first upper-air weather measurements were made way back in 1749 using kite. Then came hot air balloons in the 1780s. It wasn't until the 1890s that French meteorologist Léon Tisserand de Bort pioneered the use of weather balloons, discovering the tropopause and stratosphere in the process. Fast forward to today. Over 900 stations worldwide still launch weather balloons twice a day at exactly the same time, coordinated with global agencies to build a complete picture of Earth's atmosphere. So why cut them now? Experts warn this move could break the chain of consistency that global forecasting depends on. In fact, when Russia tried cutting its balloon launches in 2015, European weather models suffered a noticeable drop in accuracy. And remember, it's not just weather forecasts at stake. This data helps monitor climate change, El Niño, and even calibrates satellite readings. The irony? Just as technology is making forecasts more powerful, we're pulling the plug on the very data that fuels them. So what's next? Can artificial intelligence really replace tried and true atmospheric science? Or are we risking too much in the name of efficiency? One thing's for sure, the skies are changing. But how well we can predict what's coming, that depends on whether we listen to the science, or silence it.